Hey everybody, how's it going? Empty Major here. Today we are at the 4th episode of the long expedition with the Imperial Clipper, completely upgraded, engineered, and with an FSD booster. Let's see where we're at and where we're going this episode. So this episode I wanted to make like some serious strides. So last episode we got to the Lagoon Nebula and then a little bit further to look at some planets. Last episode we were here, I believe, and then the first episode we were still in the bubble. I kind of want to fly maybe more than halfway to Colonia. So I could pilot a route to Colonia now. It would take quite some jumps. 406, so we're not going to do that in one sitting. But I am thinking about making some serious strides here. I'm thinking about maybe going to Ghandharvi, exactly where I was in a previous exploration trip. And then on the way, we'll take a look at some planets, some systems. Maybe we can even find some stuff. But yeah, this is going to be a 259 jump expedition episode. So this episode will be a little bit longer, I'm betting, than the other ones. So yeah, hope you guys will enjoy this one. Anyway, I got 259 jumps to do, and like I said, we will do some exploration as we go. So yeah, let's dive right into it. So I still have 217 jumps to do, but I stopped checking planets every once in a while. I stop and I check the system. And this planet had a biological sign, and the interesting thing is that it seems that this planet actually has a unidentified organic part, which is super interesting because that means that maybe it's something new. Who knows? So at least to me, it's new. So let's go and check that out. So I've been walking on this planet for quite a bit, and I couldn't find anything, so I figured I'll just have to look more, look better, and, well, I've been circling over this planet for more than an hour now, and it's actually driving me clinically insane. So I think I'm just gonna drop this one and assume it's either a bug or it's just so very well hidden that there's just no way to find it. It's a very interesting planet though. It has all the colors of the rainbow. It's purple, it's pink, it's blue, it's yellow. It's very interesting. What is this? I don't think that's anything. No, see, it's just a rock. Like that's the story of my life right now. Everything is just a freaking rock, man. There's nothing on this planet. Even though it says there's biological markers on it, I can't find it on the SOV. I can't find it walking around. I just, it's not findable. It's not in hot zones. It's not outside of hot zones. I even had to Google if hot zones are even like actual hot zones, or I'm just like seeing that. But no, hot zones are supposed to be where all the biological markers are located. But in this case, they just don't exist. So I'm going to leave this planet for now. And it is what it is. Too bad I couldn't find it, but good luck next time, I guess. So let's just continue the journey. We still have a lot of jumps to go, 217. So I'm just going to do that instead. Here we go. These things, I have no idea what these things are. Different species. They're so simple with this one. There we go. Huh. Insufficient gene diversity. So, but these are pretty cool, right? Look at them. Nice. And there's just a whole bunch of these. I don't think... So there's supposed to be 2 biological markers on this planet. This is one of them. I'm not sure where the other one is. But let's take a look at these and then... We might as well fly around for a bit. Maybe we can spot the other biological marker as well. I think these are just the exact same things, though. You never know. Yeah. Yeah, they're the same ones. They're pretty cool, though. I'm pretty happy we found some new plants, at least for us. Alright, are they bulletproof? They are bulletproof. Oh, there's not a lot of range on these things, is there? Alright guys, we have just arrived almost at Ghandharvi. 367 or something jumps later, which is quite far. We have made it to Ghandharvi, and there's a station here. What we're going to do is we're going to this station, we're landing there, we're taking a little break, and we are going to sell all the data we have. And there are going to be comments saying, hey, you should never sell data at Ghandharvi because, you know, you should sell it back in the bubble because you'll get more money for it because blah 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 blah. And I am aware of that, but it's not really about the money for me. It's more about the risk that, you know, that I have, because I've discovered a lot of planets. It's like a lot, and I don't want to lose it. If I know myself, I'll try to land on a planet and I'll destroy myself. So that's how it usually goes. I got 91% health left, so that kind of shows it. But yeah, look at this place, man. Isn't this crazy? We're very close to the center of the galaxy. You can see it. There's so many stars around us. It's insane. Really cool though. And yeah, let's land at Ghandharvi and see where this will take us. Finally a station. Oh my god. Alright, Caravanserai, here we are in Ghandharvi. First of all, let's refuel and repair. And let's see, you know what? Before we go and sell all the data, let's go to the galaxy map and see how far we've traveled. So we are now at Ghandharvi, been here before, and we've traveled this whole route. I'm pretty sure we were here. So we traveled this whole route, which was 7,000 light years in this episode, guys. Holy crap. And last time we traveled, I think, to here, which is probably like 2,000 light years, which is a lot more doable. And then from there we came from there. So the next step is going to be to go to Colonia, which is, I don't think I've ever been to Asura, which is pretty cool. So they're very close to each other. For some reason I can't really get them on. Well, whatever. 145 jumps, very doable. So we are going there in the next episode, which is going to be pretty cool. And which is another 6,000 light years. Wait, no. We traveled way further then. We probably traveled like 11,000 light years because we did 250 jumps. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure we were here. Yeah, we were here in Lagoon Nebula. Not here. Wow, that's wild, man. 11,500 light years. Alright. Let's take a look at the universal graphics and sell them and stuff. I should also rank up, which is pretty cool. So I'm Ranger now. I will go to the next one, which is, I don't know. Yeah, see, I'm very close to ranking up. So I'm not going to cut this. I'm just going to do this. Although this loading time is very long for some reason. It's retrieving all the data. So give me a second here. Alright, here we are. So this whole page is worth 3 million. So we got a lot of sectors here. Not really planets yet, I don't think. So we're selling that for 3 mil, and we should rank up
Incoming message.
this time. There we go, we're Pioneer. Pioneer. And then after Pioneer, I believe you become Elite. Pretty sure. Pretty sure Elite is the last one after Pioneer. Alright, got another 2.5 mil. Pretty sweet. And of course, on the way back, we are going to do the same thing, right? So, alright, we got some first to discover places, which is pretty sweet. So, alright. And that was the data, apparently. Is that right? No, it's not right. What the? This, kind of buggy, I feel. Alright, so I was thinking, like, I traveled 12,000 light years. That's not going to be it.
Incoming message.
50 system souls. Okay, we got another first to discover 1,000 credits bonus. That's so weak, dude. Only 1,000 credits for this discovering a new system. That's kind of weak. Alright, we are selling another 2.5 mil. 50 systems sold. Alright, we got a few more bodies here that we sold. I have to go back again because we got a lot more pages to go, I think. Another 2.5 million credits. There we go. We got 2 more bodies that we discovered here. Okay. 5 million here, guys. That's pretty sweet. So we got a 5 million one. Let's go. I think this is the one with the gas giants, the brown gas giants, which has water-based life. Those are worth a lot of money, I think. All right. So every planet you discover is 1,000 credits, dude. That is so little. That's actually kind of insulting. I can sell water for more than discovering a whole goddamn planet. I don't know what's up with that. All right. Here we have. I mean, it's fun to do, you know. But all right, here we go. So these are 38 bodies. Here, I discovered 38 bodies and only got 38,000 credits. What the fuck? What? Okay. There we go. And here I discovered a lot of stuff. That was it. I think that was it. No, we got one more. We got 3.3 million credits. So we made about 20 million credits roughly in that flight, which is nothing crazy, nothing to write home about necessarily, but still pretty cool. Although I must say, it's not a lot of money when you discover something, but obviously the further you go, the more money you get. Let's say, you know, these are all systems that are closer to Ghandharvi than to the bubble, right? So if I were to go to the bubble with all that data, I'd probably get like twice as much. But like I said, I don't really care. Cool. Okay. Pretty sweet. I wonder what they sell here, man. Hauler. Okay, so we can make our way back really fast if we want to. You got a crate. You got a Panther Clipper here. That's cheap. Discount. Yeah, of course discount. Yeah. Why not? Alright, cool. Yeah, so, you know, thank you guys so much for watching. This was a long episode and, you know, we did a lot of stuff, so it makes sense. Yeah, I'm happy to be doing this again. It's so much fun, especially in the Clipper. And next episode we're going to Colonia. We're going to do some more exploring. And then from there we're going to do either one or two things we can. So I'm actually thinking about keeping a Clipper here and then taking the hauler back. I got a hauler there who has more light years jump range than this Clipper. And because I can maybe, I don't know if I can do it in Colonia, but I can put a FSD booster in it. Guardian FSD booster, which I didn't have it back at the time, and I have it now. And then maybe we can take that, go back, but it doesn't have shields, so it's like super dangerous, but it's super fun. So might do that as a challenge. Let me know what you guys think of that, by the way. And look, the paint is all scratched up because it's been traveling so long. That's pretty sweet. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.